Hi, I'm Jennifer Nardi, and this is my friend.
Emerson.
I'm the Association Member Services Director at the YMCA of Greater Kalamazoo, which is a really fancy way of saying that it's my job to welcome you to the Y. Today, Emerson and I are going to be reading a book that's really special to me by one of my favorite artists, Nikki McClure. The book is called What Will These Hands Make? What will these hands make? What will these hands make? Will these hands make a teacup for a child, a bowl round and shiny, a quilt to warm, a chair for listening? Will these hands make a hat for a baby's head, a wall to walk along, a gate to open, a garden for many? Will these hands make a bicycle to ride, a sidewalk safe, a haven for others, a bench to rest a while? Look, it's a town, Emmy. Will these hands make a bridge to cross a river, a boat to sail the sea, a house for swallows, a home for families? Will these hands make a sign to point the way, a bouquet to celebrate, a gift to give, a basket for everything? Will these hands make a raven from a tree, a cabinet for treasure, a painting bright, a flag to wave hello? Will these hands make a knife to cut carrots, a cake 6 layers high, a spoon to stir, a song for a parade? Will these hands make a pillow for grandma, a pair of slippers for her feet, a candle to light, a bread to pull apart? Will these hands make a box to hold memories, a bear to sit beside, a book to share, a blanket woven tight? Will these hands make a fiddle to play quick, a stack of wood for the night, a play to cheer, a lantern to guide the way back home? Will these hands make a safe place to be? Will these hands make a community? What will your hands make? This is a note from the author. Everything pictured in this book was made by hands, even this book that you are holding. Thank you to the people whose hands helped make this book. The printers, the paper makers, the recyclers, the ink makers, the boxing up the boxes people, the drivers, the shipbuilders. We could go on and on all the way to the bookstore where hands place this book on a shelf for you to find. Thanks, Emmy. I picked this book because many of us have been at home this year and have had to make a lot more things because we haven't been able to go out. And some of us, like Emmy and our friend Bronte, have been doing a lot of art and making things. And I know that's fun for a lot of you too. And I wanted to point out that this book isn't drawn. These images were cut from black paper. Let's take a look. So this entire picture used to be a piece of black paper, and the artist used scissors and a knife to cut out all the shapes to make this picture. Art doesn't have to be something fancy. It can be a simple piece of paper. It can be a simple drawing. It doesn't just have to be something you see in a magazine. I'm really curious to see what you make when you're making art, and I hope you'll share that with me. This concludes our exploration of books for the YMCA. I'm really glad that you joined us this month and listened to all these wonderful books, and I hope that you'll share your favorite book with someone, maybe me.